Howdy! Thanks for learning about MS with me, Aaron Boster, the founder of the Boster Center for Multiple Sclerosis, where we care for families impacted by MS from around the globe. As we onboard new families to our center, I go through a process where I literally assign them homework, and then we get back together, typically in about a week, and we review all of the homework assignments. I find this homework to be critical as we set the stage to win, to live our best lives despite having MS. And in this video, I'm going to be asking you the exact same homework assignments. Now don't turn away, because all of that starts right now. Today, I'm going to be asking you the exact same questions that I ask families as they onboard to the Boster Center for Multiple Sclerosis. And I really want you to play along at home. Do me a favor, pause the video and grab a pen and paper. I'll wait until you come back. Okay, all ready? Awesome. Let's get started. Homework assignment number 1 is to list for me 3 to 5 long-term life goals. I'm not looking for,
I would like to get healthy.
okay, or,
I'm going to lose some weight.
Okay, I got that. That's not what I'm looking for. I want you to tell me about what the long-term plans are. What are we going to do when we grow up? Are you going to finally climb Monte Picchu? Are you going to start a side hustle that you've been thinking about? Are you going to finish your master's degree? Are you going to walk your daughter down the aisle and she's not allowed to date until she's 40? Here's the thing. I know how to fight MS. I would submit that I'm pretty good at that, but I don't know why. You have to teach me the why. Why are we fighting? We need to understand what our life goals are so that we can create MS goals to help you achieve them. Now, when I go through this exercise in clinic, I literally type the life goals into the electronic medical record, and then I will throw them in my patient's face at every turn. If you tell me that one of your life goals is to walk your daughter down the aisle and you refuse to participate in physical therapy, I'm really worried that you're going to trip or you're not going to make it. What I would like you to do at home is literally write down those 3 to 5 long-term life goals. I would actually encourage you to bring them to your next neurologist appointment and say, hey, by the way, doc, I've done some thinking and I want to share some things with you. I want to share with you why I'm fighting so that we can be aligned. I also want to ask you to do me a solid, and if you're comfortable, include your life goals in a comment down below. I would love to read them, and I'm sure that the other viewers of the channel would learn a lot. After tackling life goals, homework assignment number 2 is to rank order your worst symptoms. See, here's the deal. People impacted by MS can have a host of chronic symptoms that suck and that impair the quality of their life. And you're a you expert. You absolutely know which ones are worse than others. A patient may share with me that they have bladder urgency, where they have to sprint to the bathroom or they may not make it and have an accident. That same person may have very significant cog fog with difficulty thinking and processing the second half of the day. One of those is worse than the other, and the person living their life knows that answer. And so the homework assignment is to write down on a piece of paper in rank order your worst, most bothersome symptoms, because that's the order in which I want to fix them. Now, if you're playing along at home, I absolutely want you to present that list to your neurologist and say, hey, these are the things that really stink. Can you help me fix them? And if you're comfortable, throw them in the comment section below. I think that you'll find that there are themes that many people impacted by MS are struggling with, and it's nice to know that you're not alone. So I'll look forward to reading that, and I'm sure that people on the channel will learn a lot from reading what you have to say. According to my YouTube analytics, half of viewers have subscribed to the channel. So if you're in that half, thank you very much. If you've yet to subscribe, do me a favor and click that subscribe button. It's completely free, and it helps teach this YouTube algorithm that you really like the content and helps push it out so more families impacted by MS can benefit. Thank you. In order to live your best life, despite having MS, it's imperative that we exercise as part of your lifestyle. Now, I'm not naive, and I fully understand that exercising with MS can be really, really challenging, and that's why I want you to help. I'm not yet asking you to start exercising. Homework assignment number 3 is to list for me options for exercise. Simply write down on a piece of paper things that are available to you. Do you have a track down the street from your house that you could walk on nice days? Do you have a yoga DVD in a closet somewhere that you could dust off and use? Do you have a stationary bike in your basement? Share with me the options for exercise so that together we can start to game out an exercise program. Keeping in mind that exercising in MS, there's really 4 focuses. Number 1 is cardiovascular endurance. Number 2 is core strength. Number 3 is limb flexibility. And number 4 is balance. And so then we can work together to figure out what options are available to achieve those goals. I find this to be a great launching off point to get movement started to enter back into your life. And if you're comfortable, please share what those options are down in the comments section below. Homework assignment number 4, and don't worry, there's only 4 homework assignments, is to start to prepare questions and thoughts surrounding disease-modifying therapies. I don't like to meet a family and immediately throw you on some MS drug. I really don't think that's the right approach. I would much rather frame out your life goals, then we can apply the goals of MS, then we can start to talk through options for disease modification, really focusing on questions and concerns. So, the homework assignment is to go to this YouTube channel and to review several videos on disease-modifying therapies of interest. In clinic, I will oftentimes ask folks to look at my playlist on B-cell depleters, some of the most effective medicines that are available for MS. I will oftentimes ask families to look at natalizumab, Tysabri, and also Mavenclad. These are drugs that I want you to review, not to pick one, just to start to develop your questions. That way, when we get back together, you are able to be a bit more informed and a bit more engaging in the conversation. Now, as I shared with you, a week after I've assigned these homework, I oftentimes ask the families to come back into the office, whether that be in the office actually or maybe on a virtual telemedicine visit, and we quite literally go through all the homework assignments. I challenge you to bring your homework that you've prepared to your MS neurologist and say, hey, I've been doing some thinking and I want to review some thoughts with you. Give me a few minutes to share. I think it's an awesome opportunity to increase your communication, to share more about what's going on with you, and to help focus that neurologist to be an awesome team member in helping you live your best life. As always, my name's Aaron Boster, and thank you for learning about MS with me. Until my next Monday morning video, or my next monthly live stream, or even better yet, the next time I see you at the Boster Center for MS, this is Aaron Boster saying be safe and take care.